Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. Revelations from the heart. Tonight we hear from Becky, Keith Lee, and Tony Khan. And some blood for you to get your blood boiling tonight. But first, PCF, tell them what the fuck to do.
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channel, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. And check us out on social media, IG, HPC2Sweet _ and on Twitter, HPC2Sweet. And don't forget to rate, review, subscribe to our audio version of this podcast wherever you get your fix.
Hey, take 3.
Take 3 definitely does work.
Yo, we've done this before. We've done this
183
times plus what, like about 40, 50 shooting the issues already?
I think, and there's some more coming.
And there's some more coming, yo. What
But
time.
before we get into business tonight, folks,
alive,
we want to send a special love message to one of our own, JJ. Our deepest condolences. We are here for you. Anything you want to talk to us about, you need some help or whatever, or talk to us for anything, you know we here. Our deepest condolences, though. I hope you are in our prayers.
Condolences, a lot of love, baby. Shedding love to our homie JJ, who's a year. JJ in the building.
Saying
De lo mío. We got a lot of shit cardio to run through, gentlemen.
I hope you brought a bidet if you got a lot of shit.
You know, I've been using my shower head for that shit because you kind of broke.
Stop playing. You don't wipe your ass. We've gone through this.
The shower head works.
Why are you what?
On the seat.
On the seat.
But doesn't wipe his ass.
So when he's done,
I forget, man. I forget because I was so busy worried about the seat and being, clean.
You know when you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich
Me either.
and you put it in a container, like it's either a Ziploc or like a little sandwich storage bin, and you know that when you put that sandwich there, the whole bin, the container is gonna get full of fucking peanut butter. That's what your drawers look like.
What? No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Messy
You
as
remember
hell,
those
dog.
Nutella and peanut butter
Who the fuck
wings
you
that
been
you guys
talking to?
had?
Listen, anyway.
Blue 42.
The
other
day,
Nutella wings?
Yo, me, Mischief, and JP Savage done gotten ourselves some.
PCF was there.
I was there in spirit.
He was there in spirit.
I was there in spirit.
I
We
was
got
at
ourselves
home
some
dealing with
wings.
plumbing issues.
And
Yeah.
yo,
who's the one that's taking big shits, yo?
Ironically, the smallest person in the house.
Wow.
That would make sense.
Old school.
Middle school is the smallest person. That's incredible.
Oh man, we got a night full of surprises for you guys. First and foremost, we're gonna lead the running the ropes with some bullshit cardio, according to old school. But Austin Aries leads the fray tonight. He's been wrongfully accused, according to him, of sexual harassment.
Which time? Which time is it of the time?
Moving on, MJF's mom
Sexual harassment is
says
in
the
building.
most wonderfulest of things
Mom of the year, dog. Mom of the year.
about son MJF.
If you got a kid like that, you do the same thing. MJF is a big
Hello,
ass
Mrs.
dickhead.
Friedman.
Talk to me, guys. How fun is Mrs. MJF?
Yo,
Oh, how fun is Mrs. MJF? Shit, as my sheet said.
Hey.
No,
BCF
I know.
would
Well, he
answer
did.
like
MJF did call her a dumb slut. So the love is there. Like, yo, this is like real family bonding. Like Pornhub-ish. Like it's like on the kinds of levels that make me uncomfortable. Nah. But all jokes aside, like goes to show you, like they got a great sense of humor.
Yeah. JJ's not here for it. JJ ain't having no MJF. Fuck that. She
Shout out
with
to Staten
mom.
Island.
JJ with moms. She agrees. Speaking of good articles, though, guys, good ones, not terrible ones. The Players Tribune, holla at them this week. Shout outs to them because they put out a banger of an article on my guy Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Talk to me, old school.
Wow. So I mean, it just kind of went through his mindset, like coming up through the indies, and and his dealings with mental health.
He orgasmed.
You were a little up high.
Jesus.
She said.
All the time. For me, I know the part that really got to me was when he was talking about Larry Sweeney, formerly a manager in Shikara and ROH. Larry, while dealing with his own demons, was the first person to reach out to Eddie and try to bring him out of his funk. And it's ironic because then a couple of months later he took his own life. So like that, I remember just hearing it again. I don't know why it messed me up.
it's incredible because like you can tell he's been through some shit, but then
Yeah,
like
man.
reading this shit, you're like, holy fuck,
It's so surreal.
Like it's real, and like I always felt like I connected with Kingston, but like after reading, I'm like, I know that guy. You know what I mean? Like part of me has been that guy at different points in my life, but like I know that person. Like I went to school with that person. I know exactly who that person is. I know where they live. We grew up in the same place. Like everything
Same
he's
hood.
describing is like the same, yo. Like I feel you
He's from Ghost Town.
from Ghost Town.
Shout out to Ghost
Shout
Town.
out
I
to
mean-
Ghost Town. Them
You know what I
ghosts
mean? Union
out
City
there.
is just a stone throws away, and like I just felt like, damn, that shit was so real, like so visceral. Just like when I read AJ's memoir, her book.
This bullshit.
That shit was deep. Like that shit cut deep because it's like, yo, I know this person. Like this person is literally like growing up the way I grew up, like in the same places, the same kind of situations. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So his story like really hit me hard. I was like, oh shit, it's deep. Yo, why are you like everything?
Shouldn't
Yo,
be that
somebody
hard.
give
Yo,
the villain a
shouldn't be
blue
that
chew
hard.
to open that bottle.
Nice things, bro.
He needs a blue chew. Wow.
I have to loosen it up every time for him.
Yo,
chat.
what's wrong
Every
with
time
you,
I gotta loosen
bro?
that shit
Yo,
up. For him.
It's in Vaseline
You need to take
fingers.
advice
No
from
nice
Ricochet to
things.
open up things.
No, it's because I don't have a
One
bidet.
and only. You don't have a dick? What?
Whoa, what?
A what? No.
A what?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
JP's not here right now.
Oh.
Shout out to JP.
Shout out to JP, man.
Who's JP?
Ese mío.
The one he says right. Where his pants?
His pants are there. He's not here though.
Nah, man. Moving right along, I suppose. Big update on Xavier Woods'
Up, down, down.
up, down, left, right.
ABA?
Sir?
That's the cheat code for Mortal Kombat.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Remember Mario?
up, down, left, right, ABA. That's Mortal Kombat 3.
that's
The
Babality?
original. That's cool stuff. In the options menu. Come
Friendship.
on, man. Real gamer talk.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Well, Xavier Woods does not get paid for his
Aye.
up, down contributions and contributors.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Have
I
decided-
fucking knew it.
Not to contribute because, you know, in solidarity. Yo, it just goes to show you, like, business is ruthless. You know? Like, this is like a baby, like his baby. And in my eyes, like, yo, up, down is like an Xavier Woods project. I think everyone would agree.
I just think Vince is ruthless, not business.
No, because Vince, like, at the end of the day, he doesn't owe him anything. I think, like,
Why doesn't
Yeah,
he own him
yeah,
anything?
yeah, he does. He owns it.
He created the show, and Vince was just slick enough to make it work in his favor
Alright,
in paper.
okay, legally, I mean, like, morally, you're right.
Legally, he
you're
owns it.
wrong.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All right, because Xavier Woods wouldn't fucking be worth a dime if
Right.
it was not for the platform that
right.
WWE
So
provided.
who created?
That's hard to say.
I put that. I mean, yo, he was Austin Creed. I know.
There's-
like,
Exactly.
he was-
Who created
know what I
Xavier
mean?
Woods?
No.
It was
You're
Vince.
talking. You're
But if
talking
he's
about
on-
two different things, though.
Right.
Finish.
No, I'm saying that who created Xavier Woods? Vince. So who's gonna profit off
Yes.
of anything
yes.
that
Yes.
Xavier
but
Woods does?
but the guy, what's Xavier Woods' real name?
Austin
Austin
Creed.
Austin Creed can still have made that up, down. channel
Maybe
make it.
it had to be down, up. I think that's the reality of what it has to be.
Oh, but
You
I
just
mean, in
gotta
regards to being
realize-
successful. As successful it was, he could have made and been that successful. There are gamers today on Twitch that aren't professional wrestlers that got bigger accounts than some guy named Chugs. So, like, I mean, it can be done.
Always so angry at Chugs
I
for
know,
no reason.
right?
Listen, I love Adam Cole, baby, but there's this guy imitating
got some
you
shit on
on
him.
Twitch, and yo, he just being way too nice, and he swear he look like you, but he not you, Adam Cole. So if I was you, I'd check him.
You're talking about Budge?
Hey, Budge.
Budge.
You know
Budge.
it's all about the
Budge.
Bam.
Yo,
Just doesn't hit the
we
same.
fucking babysitting on this shit. Yo,
we
to
fucking
183, to the chat right now, holding us down right now, to JJ, we appreciate you.
JJ,
we
we
love
love
you,
you.
girl. Holding it down.
Part of the bad guys.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Mike the ref says he put all the work in, and Vince told him that it was part of his downside of his contract. So that is why so many people are pissed. Is it? If it is,
So
then
many
it just-
people are
that
pissed with-
sucks.
Yeah, they
for
can't
Xavier
do
Woods.
shit. They can't do shit about it at this
If it
point.
isn't, and Vince is saying it is, or if it's just like a legal workaround to what it really is, if Vince found a way, you know what I mean? Like,
How did Chugs find a way to stay on stream and get money? No, he was still in the company and being Chugs. His contract was expiring. Maybe
Weren't-
that's it. If your contract's expiring, then you can keep a
didn't use
Twitch
his
account.
name. He didn't use
yeah,
Adam
so-
Cole.
He
so-
didn't. He did, but neither is Xavier Woods. Is he? Or is
Yeah,
he?
he's
Oh, he
Xavier
is.
Woods.
Okay, okay.
His contract was expiring, and they were trying to still keep him around.
But you know what's the difference
so
with
they
that?
let him play around a little bit. Yeah, what's up?
That Vince McMahon didn't create Adam Cole.
No,
But
he
he
doesn't-
probably owns. Well, no, he doesn't own.
He doesn't
the-
He
the rights
doesn't
to-
own
no.
nothing
no.
that Adam Cole owns. He doesn't own the title, the name, the wrestler, nothing.
I just find it interesting that Cole got away
Right.
with, and Selena Vega too, because Selena was on stream too, while she was.
She
in
got
the contract.
terminated because she was on stream.
Isn't she still streaming though?
Yeah, that was a part of her contract. Which she
Yeah,
didn't get.
you're right. She
Yeah.
did get cut because of that. It was after that.
She leveraged it, right? Like,
Well, she managed to come back. I mean,
Isn't she one of the highest paid streamers on Twitch?
nah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about highest paid streamers, but certainly more.
the
of
bad
her
guys are
money-
up there. PCF.
More of her money came from
That's
streaming.
right. We get
than
Popeyes
from-
every Thursday.
I
Shout
mean,
out.
we ain't no.
Whoa,
we ain't no.
They don't pay the bills
yeah,
out here.
What the fuck, man? We ain't no. We ain't no Mike the ref. We ain't no Mike the ref. But the bad guys do well. Shit. Shout outs to Mike the ref. We appreciate you, my guy. Caught you
Shout
on
out to
stream
Ryan
earlier.
the ref.
Ah.
About
Shit.
that one.
How about JCW? Can we
Ooh.
talk about JCW for a second? Let me tell you something,
God.
guys. If you have not caught up, listen. GCW is amazing. GCW has often been called the ECW, the modern day ECW, right?
Of
And,
Jersey.
And GCW has really like taken off, right? From Jersey backyards to like really like a legitimate contender as like one of the top companies in the indies. And then their little brother comes around and reminds you where GCW comes from.
And
Well,
tears
they
shit.
did this by resurrecting an old promotion. JCW was around before GCW. JCW is actually the roots of GCW.
Right. And now like they resurrected
They
it
brought
as
the
like a
brand back.
little
Yeah.
brother brand.
Absolutely.
So now the little brother is bigger than the big brother.
That's right.
Little sister
And
bigger
it's-
than the big sister.
Something like that.
Bro, JCW was a blast from start
I
to
had
finish.
a fucking great time. I had a great.
Holy shit. So last Saturday,
Yo.
what was that, November, whatever last Saturday was, it was a fantastic time. And
Sunday.
Richfield
Series
Park.
of survival.
Sunday. You're right.
Sunday.
Sunday, November 7th. if I'm not
Sunday
mistaken,
fun day.
Was
Had a better Survivor Series than the Evil had this year.
Wow.
You know what, bro? I'm not. He's not lying.
He's not lying.
He's not lying. He's not. And I paid $35 for that ticket, yo.
To sit in the front row.
Front row.
Front row.
Front row. behind
Catch
three rows.
us, catch us where you can.
No,
on
we
that
paid
stream.
to sit in the front row. We did not sit in the front row.
Right, but we paid
sat
to do
closer
it.
to the bar.
Right. That's our
But
problem.
there was only 13 people in the whole
They-
place.
we
But
don't-
yo, it was a tremendous event, man.
Half
Yo,
the
how
problem is
fun was that?
acknowledgement.
But we caught Billy Starks when she was thrown off the
I
stage.
caught her.
No,
Yeah.
someone else called her because she almost died
Yeah,
like twice.
You're right. It was
She-
someone else.
No
She-
one called Charlie Evans when Cesar
Oh.
Brunoni was just fucking tossing bitches left and right. Like he was just like, yo, laundry bags.
Yo, why he so angry?
Yo, for
Yeah, as
real.
hell, dog.
And Billy Starks, yo,
She's like, give me intergender, because I just want to go like turn her on everyone.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I didn't understand.
It was aggressive.
Yes.
It was. A shout out
remember?
to Hoodfoot, who was also there.
Yes.
Had a
Hoodfoot.
match. It was a tag match, right? I think.
No, it was
They were all
Series.
Survivor
They were all-
Series.
They were all
yeah.
Survivor- yeah.
They were all Survivor Series
Um,
matches. They were all tag matches.
They all tagged in the matches, right? I was very drunk and very medicated.
Except for the match with Crowbar,
Crowbar!
which was Lucha Libre rules.
Shooting the
That was the
Ish
only
alum?
different.
Is that the Shooting the Ish
Shooting the
alum?
Ish alum. Is that
Crowbar?
like the next season of Shooting the Ish
That
that's
is the
coming
next
out?
season
I think
coming
so.
out,
Yeah, I
right?
think
Because we
so.
got a brand new season-packed episodic playlist for y'all.
That was just words.
Man, that show alone, we had 3 shooting deal right there.
3.
Three
That's
dudes.
more than 2 and less than 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. More importantly, it's more than 2.
Yeah.
I listen to
So
Scott
that's the
Steiner
4
a
part
lot.
we don't kind of talk about.
And you know what it is.
Yeah,
But
33 and 30%.
what's
shut the fuck
important
up.
here is that JCW's on the rise and on the come up, and your bad guys are gonna be here every step of the way to keep you filled in. If you in the Jersey area, New York area, please show up and show out because the bad guys are gonna be there. Shout outs to AEW in Newark, by the way, because that's probably a show
January
we're gonna be
5th.
at January 5th. So get your tickets ready. If you're trying to catch a wrestling show with the bad guys and party and rock out with the bad guys, yo, Get your tickets and hit us up.
We
Because,
need, to
yo,
start
we out.
we need to start lighting up them hype shows again.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
That's
for
what we
sure.
gotta do. Right before the
it's
show,
gonna
yo,
happen.
come hang with the bad guys.
Speaking
We're
of
gonna
hype
let you
shows,
know.
we got something dropping exactly in time for Full Gear. The bad guys gonna be dropping a pre-show, so stay around. Stick to the social media.
Stay around, turn
threads.
around.
And then you already know.
never feel
Yeah,
like
TJ,
that.
no,
Toes?
TJ, no. My math's on point. TJ, I think TJ, I got an itch, TJ. TJ, me pica. Look, me pica.
If you
Me
want
pica. I got
to, if
itch.
you want to scratch,
I got
his
itch.
itch,
man.
TJ,
Bro, you
TJ,
guys are
can you hit me
bro.
with a command, TJ? I think I
Yo,
need a
shut
command,
up.
TJ. Hit me. I'm itchy. Hit me
Unplug
with a
your
command,
mic,
TJ.
yo,
Bañate,
unplug his
bro.
mic.
You know what I'm talking about, TJ. Hit me with that command right quick.
Nah,
Take a
TJ, don't do
shower.
shit, bro. Don't do shit.
TJ, I know you know what
TJ,
I'm
don't do
talking
shit.
about, TJ.
Don't do
Yo,
shit.
if you could put some.
Ah! Why?
Let's fucking go!
Yo, y'all man annoying,
Chat,
bro.
chat. Please, a reminder to y'all.
Supercard
In case y'all,
is Yu-Gi-Oh!
if y'all want to know what's
for
going on,
combat
hit
theater.
Mischief SC on chat, and then we gotta remind him to join Supercard. Supercard is dropping season 8 soon.
This is
3
ridiculous.
new tiers of cards. 3 new tiers.
Oh,
4 new
JJ
game
too?
modes.
I thought we were homies, JJ.
JJ, let's
Come on, yo, what's
fucking
up
go.
with y'all?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, there's mad
Let's keep
other
reminding
games.
this man that he needs to get up on board right now. Supercard is where it's at, and WWE 2K22.
Go play like Pikmin.
You guys
I-
are next.
I
I,
mean,
want you to incorporate this shit into
Do
the
they
next
have like
My
an
Player.
Art Anderson card in there? 'Cause
They
then
will.
they-
I'll talk. I'll call. I'll set them up. We
I
got
know.
pool. We got pool with
That's the
Supercard.
one where you pull out
We
the
go-
Glock.
Give me that Art Anderson, Shen.
and you choke on this.
Shane. Yo, Mike the Ref, what the heck, man? Yo, y'all fake, yo. Y'all fake as hell.
Why?
That's bullshit. Everybody's calling me out for this Supercard shit.
Mike the
Supercard
Ref,
is trash.
yeah, Mike.
Supercard is
Let's
trash.
fucking
I'm
go.
glad Mike
Let's
fucked up the
fucking
command.
Let's
Piece
fucking
of shit.
go.
God
Mine's
damn
in the
it.
house repping and talk to him, JJ.
Anybody still rock with Pokemon cards though?
Yo, that's the legit equivalent of Pokemon
I
cards. in
hated
WWE.
Pokemon cards. I just like
It's like
hustling
WWE
kids.
and
Pokemon
Pokemon
cards hated
smashed
YouTube.
and made Supercard.
I was just hustling people out there, fucking holographs.
Yo, for real.
I was like,
I
yo,
feel-
this Jigglypuff.
Yo, if you got
don't
that
know.
holographic Charizard, hit me up. But we talk. We got business.
I'm like, yo, this
Why?
Jigglypuff is weak now, but if you keep playing with it, it's gonna get better.
Who's
Motherfuckers
your
are
most
yeah.
underrated Pokemon?
I don't
that-
fucking know because I didn't play Pokemon. I
never
just
played
hustle
Pokemon?
motherfuckers out of cards.
Anyway, who is your most underrated Pokemon that nobody really liked and it was already underrated under the radar?
I played
It was
sports.
motherfucking Pikachu.
Really?
'Cause it
Nah,
never
he's
evol-
not. He's the fucking face of
No,
Pokemon.
I'm talking about the cartoon. Remember that little bastard never evolved?
Yeah, but still,
Yeah,
he's the face. You
weak.
can't pick him. Pick somebody that everybody slept on. Mine is Butterfree. Butterfree could fuck you up.
Butterfree.
Yeah, yo. Before
Magikarp.
Magikarp.
Magikarp was my guy.
Damn, he's a beast though. He's not. He's a
Magikarp.
legendary
Yeah,
fucking Pokemon.
when he hits that fucking.
He's popular.
Yeah, until he is Gyarados.
Butterfree was unpopular. He could fuck you up.
Yo,
You know what?
I
I'll
had
say
none of these cards because I was.
Yeah, which
Already
which
You
You
know,
were watching.
tablets
You
did
were watching
have?
Dragon Ball Z though.
I was like
You
in
watched
high
Dragon
school
Ball
by the
Z.
time that shit was around. What?
he was.
You were collecting the Dragon Balls?
Weren't you collecting hookers back then?
Yeah,
Wow.
That's what they were called.
I didn't know that they were hookers.
I mean, he's
though.
old
I just
school
thought
for
they
a
were
reason.
nice ladies. And
They
then
were nice. I mean, you know.
They would pay me
Joe,
to carry
see,
their bags.
let's clarify. Joe was a taxi driver, and he was just picking up hookers all the time.
Well, okay. Let's clarify. I was
Damn,
working the front
TJ.
desk at a hotel. And
Papito this,
there were nice
papito
people
that.
there, and I didn't understand why they were so nice, and now I do.
Not a potato in sight.
Faded, pulling up, my guy. Appreciate you, fam. Yo, we got the Faded crew kind of fresh, yo.
Yo,
we got them with
Faded
the
in
we got
the
them with the merch and
building.
They got the
shit.
merch, man.
They pulled up on the stream. Much love and much
JJ, I
respect
see
to my
you.
guy, Faded STB.
see
You
you,
already
dog.
know. Ya tu sabes, mi
Faded in
gente.
the building. Hey, yeah.
Faded.
Speaking of mi
Faded.
gente,
Faded.
you already know. I'm a mark for the Undertaker. Él es de lo mío. He's mi gente.
Ese es tu tío.
Pero he had a lot to say this week.
There you go.
Sorry.
You know
My
what's really
man's
cool?
was
Gotta
like,
make it
yo,
bigger.
I feel
Like
Brock
Dante.
Lesnar, even though he a beast and he the beast incarnate or whatnot, I
Incarnate.
feel Roman Reigns should have broken the streak first.
He's the beast in
Y
carne.
después Brock Lesnar. You know?
Yeah, I really,
He's the beast incarnate.
I
said that.
En
Carne asada.
carne. En carne. Yo, I mean, why wasn't it Roman, right? Because everybody was pissed at Roman for winning all those other matches.
I agree. I mean, in hindsight, looking back now, it was the best decision. And even though back then, I guess if you would have pulled the trigger, we wouldn't have liked it,
Now, you know what?
and it would have been the best decision.
You know what? It makes the most sense. Because, what did they do? right? Think
You know
about what they
Gotta
accomplished.
finish, but-
Right? Think about what they accomplished. What ended up happening was that you had a part-timer beat like a star attraction to become a star attraction. So the rub went to a part-timer as opposed to like Roman Reigns beating him and it goes to a full-timer, somebody where they would have gotten a better return on their investment.
Right.
Like, what did you do? You just maxed out Brock's attributes, basically.
TJ says none.
You were just
but
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, all right. Well, now he's as popular as he can be, but that really did nothing. He went from a 98 to a 100. Whereas like Roman Reigns could have really fucking driven up his stock a little
Main
bit as
event
someone
right
that's
there.
Right,
long
right.
term.
But
going to
keep in mind, everybody still hated him. He hasn't had the battle with cancer yet, and after that is when people really started loving Roman Reigns.
So here's my thing though.
because he hadn't turned yet.
If you
Right, right.
if you had swapped out the year that Brock had beat Taker, and you had Roman in there, Roman would have went over with the fans because he was hot that year.
That year that he beat Taker in
year-
Florida.
The year that
That Brock beat him.
Oh, the year that Brock beat him.
yeah, the year that Brock beat Taker is the year that Roman was
What was
hot.
Roman doing that year?
Sucking dick. I think he was going for the title.
He was Shield.
No.
He was Shield, and
He was shielded Billy Gunn, the Outlaws. No,
He was. Yeah, it was tag
it
team.
was that was early still.
No, dude,
That was still
That
early.
was the.
That's their first Mania.
Wasn't that the Royal Rumble where he was getting pops because he was eliminating
Listen,
everyone?
everybody pulls back to that, and yes, I agree. He got the pops, but look what happened. It was him getting a pop over Batista,
No,
the
no.
guy that
We're looking-
nobody wanted.
we're looking at
That
this wrong.
Roman Reigns could have been anybody, and he would have gotten that pop. Because
No.
even Rey Mysterio got booed too at a Royal Rumble.
But we're looking at this incorrectly. That's not the point. The point was not that like Taker should not have lost at that WrestleMania.
yeah, you don't
He
know.
should have
Yes.
lost when he faced Roman Reigns
right,
later on.
right. Because
I think that's
that main
the point.
event,
Not that he should have fucking lost there because Roman was what? Like he was in the Shield. Like he was
Right,
still,
right.
He was still there. I mean, he was getting hot, but like still, he was
his
still
first
cooking.
loss should have came that year when he put the hat off.
Yeah. The retirement, that whole shit.
He took the hat
that
off
should
and
have
he
been
put
that.
it in the middle of the ring.
made no sense. Yes,
That
That's
should have
it.
been his first loss at WrestleMania.
That's it.
I can, yeah, that
'Cause
could
Brock
that
Taker
should have
should've
been
never
his
happened.
first and only. I still hated the fact they brought him back because I felt like once they brought
hear
him back,
that.
he was
I
just
hear
a
that.
carcass.
Yeah, because now what?
He was a carcass.
Cheddar.
Undertaker
Shield
match
versus
never has
Kane
to
and the
finish.
Outlaws. Yeah,
Like,
that
you
match
can
was
always,
whack. Like the Shield was still
DQ,
babies.
count out, like just fucking piss people off.
What was it? Shield.
Taker
What?
could have lost to Wyatt, and most would have been happy.
Yeah,
Most
Wyatt.
would have. I wouldn't have.
That would have been a hell of a rub, right?
What-
that would have made
what if-
sense.
what
For
if-
Bray, yes.
What
But-
if Daniel Bryan had beaten Taker?
Nah.
No.
Fuck
Yo,
y'all.
Taker. See, the only way
Fuck
you
y'all.
can, the only way you can preserve Taker as like an attraction is to have him lose a gimmicky match with a gimmicky wrestler, right? That's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
If you
I
have him
hear
lose
that.
to the
I hear
Beast,
that.
then what is left of him? Because he didn't use his magic when he had that when he had the need to.
There was no
and he
more
didn't get out
Undertaker.
magicked. He just got out muscled.
What was that match that Bray had with John Cena?
The house Firefly Funhouse.
Oh, that's
that-
when we
that
got
was Randy,
NWO.
right?
See,
Yeah, NWO Cena. So
It's
so
fun.
if Bray would have beaten the Undertaker in that match, he would have been okay with it.
No.
why not?
I would have liked it for a few, but then look at what happens. You have the guy that beat Undertaker, and you release him after he becomes
But-
his.
But he
his
hadn't
old
got
man.
released
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
No, but
Would
I-
have Vince
in
released him knowing
hindsight,
that
like
he
in-
booked that?
Like in hindsight, he wouldn't have given it to Bray Wyatt. Given look how little he thought or cared of him to fucking let him go when he had his best gimmick. Like
Well, he gave it to fucking
He had
Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
He was like, "Yo, I love this
He-
gimmick."
he
for
still
that."
got
even
the
worse,
gimmick.
he took your best gimmick and gave it to somebody else. So
said,
that's
"Yo,
injury prone.
I love this gimmick for not you.
Can we all be honest? Taker's match
But
quality
remember, he-
dipped after
did he
Mania
create-
28. That was his last great match. I agree.
Who did he wrestle? 28.
I think that was Sean, right? Brian never had a reason to face Taker unless Taker was a champ, and I didn't want to see Taker as a champ at that point. That was Mike the Ref. I agree that I didn't want to see Taker as champ. Brian and Taker would have been a great match though to see. Triple H Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, the end of the era match would have worked too.
Wow.
Yo, you're a fucking animal, bro.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
This guy, man. Yeah, just fucking burp on everybody. I appreciate
nice
you. Your
things.
fucking dirty
Um,
butthole smelling mouth.
It's better out this way.
Jesucristo. Yeah, well, bueno.
This side. Gentlemen, I feel like bumping.
We bumping out the window
And
with this
tonight, of all nights, because it's been a week of open hearts and all that, we're gonna be doing some revelations of the heart. Oh, we got some feelings to let out.
Oh, Steven.
Steven, remember Steven?
Yeah,
Jesus. We go way back.
Is that your
chat.
ex?
Yes. We
How's your
have
business, yo?
a lot of revelations
How's
this
my
week.
desktop showing?
Apparently,
Is that the name that you got tatted in your inner thigh?
three different people opened up this week, and we're gonna talk heavily about it. Who do you want to start with, though, guys? Talk to me, champions. Who we want to open the bump with the revelations
What's
of the
up
heart?
with Keith Lee?
Keith Lee.
What's going on with Keith Lee?
So let me
Bask in
tell
his
you,
glory.
Keith Lee is, to be honest,
Bask in his glory.
he's not really doing bad. He's embracing the positive, and that's. Let me tell you something. That's something.
He is smashing Mia Yim, and he still has money. He alright.
Yeah, and
Aren't
he
they
paid,
engaged?
and he
You're
paid.
smashing me,
Listen to this
you
one,
clap
chat.
your hands.
He
Holy
paid
Keith
all
Lee.
his
Nobody hears
bills. You know what it is to lose your job, still have your family, your health, especially your fucking health, and you paid all your bills. Come on, man.
But now on WWE,
That's winning, bro.
You know, wait,
WWE's
hold on, real quick. Right, talking about paying your bills. You gotta make sure you pay them bills with Foco.com. Hit them up with that Foco.com.
Hey!
Get all your officially licensed merch from all the officially licensed merch
Bubblehead,
places.
bubblehead,
Like
bubblehead,
NFL,
bubblehead.
MLB, NCAA, all your favorite sports.
Yo, you guys like that scripted
NBA.
shit?
WNBA.
You guys like that scripted NFL, NBA shit?
Football games, Thanksgiving, right? We're gonna
we
need
got
that
some.
merch.
Yo,
Y'all
you know
need that
what?
merch.
Yo, they got these
I get
scarves, yo. Them shits look legit. I know it sounds dumb as hell, but yo, check out them scarves.
Yo, you looking for
stars.
face masks for your schools?
Oh,
Check
that
out
ass.
Foco.com.
Yo, they got all the masks.
Yo, they got all
Foco.com.
like, the football player. Yo, it's crazy. They
You're
got
looking
the
for
players on the
bobbleheads
side.
of wrestlers? You could also go there.
Word, they got officially licensed merch for WWE.
You want to buy your
Check 'em out.
mistress a jersey?
Wow.
Go to Foco.com.
You want to buy Mischief for Jersey? Go to Foco.com. FOCO.com.
and
use,
if you want PCF to buy your mother a jersey, go to Foco.com.
Foco me, Foco you. Talk to him, JJ.
use the code HPCNOV10 for a nice little discount.
Don't be loco.
That's only
That's
until
all.
November. Then check us out next month because that shit gonna
Yeah,
change.
then it changes.
It's probably gonna be HPC Deek 10.
Deck 10, Deck 10, yeah.
Deck 10.
Deck 10.
Suck my dick.
That's the Deck 10.
Are there any
Mike,
smokers
the
in
ref.
the chat, by the way?
Um,
Any smokers? Anybody
I think Mike the
smoking?
ref is a heavy smoker,
Oh,
right, Mike?
sure.
You a heavy smoker? Hit up Elevate, Mike. You gonna love us in the morning.
Yo, that ass. Elevate.
I agree with you though, Mike. I do not remember anything of that CM Punk Undertaker match. I was there live.
The only thing I
In
remember
fucking
is Paul
person.
Bearer being dead.
Real talk. I don't, and I was there live in person. I do not remember that shit.
That's when I got really drunk.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, these assholes.
Yeah, when we tailgated, right?
Yeah.
Mischief and JP wound up backstage.
You guys were
They met
making out
Ric
with
Flair, and who else you fucking met? You fucking jerk.
I don't fucking. Yo, I was drunk.
He fucking
bro.
bumped into
You
Ric
guys
Flair
were-
and some asshole in
Ric
and they
Flair.
almost kicked him out.
I
And
think
I'm
Aaron
there
Stevens.
busy watching CM Punk.
Was it Flair and
Undertaker.
Batista? Did you guys curse out Evolution?
You jerk. Shout outs
I
to
don't know,
MetLife
that's a
Stadium and
mystery.
WrestleManias because the bad guys
You
hold it
told,
down. We
you
kick
told
the
Batista
parties.
he can't lift?
To walk alone.
The only reason it was memorable was the
all,
Punk
yo, you
managed
gotta
to
walk
carry a
alone,
broken down
niggas.
take. Yo, the
Inside this
only
pit of
thing
danger.
memorable, to be honest, Mike, about that match was the
All
promo
of
work.
his years of anger. Huh?
Yo, Punk took out the urns and dissed them and fucking poured. Didn't he pour out the fucking urn?
He poured out
That
Paul
shit
Bearer's
was
ashes.
fucking gold. That's it. The match was trash. But yeah, Keith Lee. Back to Keith Lee. He very positive. Very positive, my man. He's living life. He's
Disregard.
ready for the future. He calls it the
World
forward march.
ZYA.
World Z, my fucking guy. Yo, guys.
Yo, tell him about it.
I have to tell you,
Nah.
the villain, villain, the character villain from WWE 2K20. Yeah, you already know the one that bodies y'all every time y'all
HPC
try to
villain?
play him. He does big things, and he's in World Z. Shout outs to my World Z. Can I get a shout out for World Z? One of my mods, please, cause yo, World Z got the number fucking one wrestling community and WWE 2K League community on Twitch. Yo, this man does work, and I'm telling you, villain is gonna come up and kill the shit in your league, World Z. He's coming. I appreciate you for being here, my guy. Thank you for pulling up.
Yeah.
Back to this bump, though.
So, what about Keith Lee? You were talking about Keith
This
Lee?
man, it takes a big person to go what you went through. You dealt with COVID. You dealt with Twitter isn't easy. Social media isn't easy. And then you got people either on your side or you commenting on every little fucking thing in your life. It takes a toll on you. Keith Lee can balance all of that and still be an amazing athlete, battle COVID, survive COVID, lose his job, and still think positively and think about how he's healthy, bills are paid, and he's ready for the next step in his career and his life. And he don't give a fuck. He already has interests. He hears y'all. Chat, he hears y'all. Social media, Twitter, all that. He hears y'all. And he's going to make the best decision for him.
Bask in his glory.
But y'all got to be thankful that he's blessed and he got the right mind frame, because that's not easy to have after what you've been through.
You know who's a bigger man than Keith Lee though?
Oof.
Easy.
Who?
Oak Lyric.
Oh.
'Cause I'm back. And I'm better than ever. What about him?
He went out there and he spoke on the one person that drove him a little bit nuts during his tenure as the top WCW exec. What Mr. William Goldberg.
I hate Bill so much, I don't even like Williams's.
No Williams up in
No
there.
Williams up in my house.
No Williams.
Are they from Naughty Conway?
Wow. Perhaps. Actually, that might make it like
Raceway
yo,
Park.
Yo, why you breaking things, bro?
Man, I'm getting another beer.
Go ahead, get another beer,
right
stupid
there.
bitch.
They're literally in front of you, my
Yeah, but
friend.
he's on hot.
Look how hot they are.
Man, hot. You were saying?
Man. This motherfucker said, man.
So William Goldberg?
William Goldberg was a bit of a
A big old bitch.
Yeah.
Yo, you caught
He
him right
was
in
a
the
diva
mic.
before the
They should
diva
have never
era?
gave us money.
Why you gotta shoot at me?
Usually mad, because we shooting the ish.
Shoot the inch.
We shooting the ish.
Yachty.
Like my name was Big Money Broner. Or is it Crowbar?
Oh.
Or is it Billy Stark?
Stars.
Or could it be a Hoodfoot?
I think it's
Wow.
mysteriously queued up that there's gonna be some shooting the issues dropping soon.
Damn. Do you know Medina's gonna be something to think about? What?
That's a name.
What?
That's a name. I heard that name of
'Cause
Medina.
I'm back.
Tony
What
Khan?
you doing, yo?
Better than ever.
Oh, yeah, you doing a lot of mouth action.
You know who's
Now you
better?
brush your
You know
teeth.
who's
What was
better
that?
than Easy E?
Oh no, nah, I can't just say.
You
that
know,
on
you know
there.
who's bigger than
That was Rutgers.
You know who's bigger than Easy? You motherfucking deaf people.
Shout out to our deaf fans.
Yo, there are no deaf fans on the podcast.
How do you know that?
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know that. But
Do we have like transcripts that could be like?
they're just not the demographic. Like, we're not out here pitching SoundCloud. Yo, check us out on Spotify to all our deaf fans.
Yo, shout out to SoundCloud.
That shit gives a whole
It's a
nother
visual.
meaning.
It's the
The whole
visual.
nother meaning to
They
Def
tune
Jam.
in for the visual.
Talk about
Twitch
Def Jam?
No
and
fucking
YouTube.
nice
For the
things,
blind-
yo.
yeah,
They don't have to
They just
hear
want to
us.
see
They
the
just
big
want-
old
Faded
guys.
Keo with the fucking raid, my guy.
Hey!
Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody, for pulling up. Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champions.
That's what we
Victor
do,
Villain
baby.
Mischief, PCF, and Old School Joe giving y'all that wrestling for your assling.
Whoa.
With no bullshit.
Wow.
You know bullshit. We
your
killing it right now.
I mean,
We
I
giving
don't-
you what we talking about, what the internet's talking about,
Faded
and what's
Keo
worth
here.
talking about. Because if we not talking about it, then
Ain't
I
nobody
mean,
talking about it.
Why you bothering?
Are we talking about Tony Khan then?
Let's talk about because he ain't back. He been here.
Let's talk about Tony Khan.
Continuing the conversation today.
Oh,
is-
go ahead, speak on it.
Revelations of the heart, and go ahead, reveal what Tony Khan has revealed.
So Tony Khan is talking about how he reveals his AEW writing process, how everything goes. So he sits down with his little EVPs and he pretty much shares it.
His
they all
EVPs? His EVPs are that little though.
I mean,
They're not littler than him.
But I mean, they're, okay. So they're not as little.
They're just
as
like
I'm
a bigger,
saying.
a little bit bigger.
But he has the bigger say at the end of the day.
Yes.
He
Sounds like he
has-
copying somebody I know.
It's that paycheck. I mean, that wallet. Basically, the writing process is whatever the fuck I feel like. I feel
Yeah.
like he's the Bob Ross of this shit. Like, he's like, there are no bad writing processes, just happy accidents. Yeah. He's just fucking.
I'm more
make
of a
mistake, just turn it
Picasso.
into a tree.
I like to throw shit at the wall. I throw paint at the fucking
Wait, what do
This
you
is
throw
Terminator?
at the wall?
shit at the wall.
Does he throw shit at the wall?
Yeah, why
I
not,
just set
Termini?
everything on fire.
First of
and
all,
watch
you
it
don't wipe
burn.
your ass, and now you throw shit at the wall.
That's why I don't wipe my hands. I'm
Is
busy throwing it
Termini's
at
cool
the
with
wall.
that? Is Termini's cool with that?
Oh, why? Why?
Is
Shout outs to the future
episode-
shooting the
No,
user
we have
Termini.
no nice things, bro.
Remember Corleone's? Me neither.
Wow, no nice things.
Yo,
man.
shout out to Corleone's Pizza, Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey. You already know, home of the bad guys, for filling us with the nice pizza pies for your fare. You already know.
I mean, so Tony Khan. What we
Tony
doing?
Khan.
Tony Khan. Yeah.
He's basically filling in Vince's role here. Like, he's doing what Vince is
Where
doing.
he's pilling Vince's role.
He's pilling it and then filling it at the same
And
after he
killing
kills
it.
it.
Wow.
And killing it.
Words are hard sometimes.
Fuck
That's why you gotta take Blue Chew. Hit him with the sponsors.
Hey, shout out to Blue Chew. They're not
Yeah.
sponsoring yet, but after
Nah.
this, I'm sure they
They
will.
still won't, but
Shout out to Spunk Lube.
Hey, they
Oh.
sponsored
Hey.
us. So
Hey.
appreciate y'all. Spunk Loop.
well,
killing
what
it.
is that thing you guys always say about Foco? Maybe you should
They
apply it
fuck
to
with you,
Spunk.
fuck with me? Yeah, I think we gotta spunk.
Yeah,
them.
Spunk
You know that
up.
bottle of Spunk Lube? We lent it to Jay the Jobber, and he never came back
We've never
with
seen
it.
Jay
That
the
was his
Job
last
since.
day.
That-
Yeah, it's like we gave him the bottle, and he
Came
never
apart
came
again.
back.
Yeah, he just.
I think that was episode 28,
You think
right?
he masturbated himself to death? He just jerked himself out.
Guys, let's talk about what's important here. And what's
Motherfucker-
really important
Motherfucker got
is
drowned in nut.
so the second thing
too
that's
thick.
important in that
Can't
after
swallow
that,
it all.
You had one job, bro. You had one job.
Becky Lynch and
No
Charlotte
job.
Flair,
No
gentlemen,
job.
champions. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair got some beef. They got some real beef. Becky Lynch comes out and she reveals her part of the story. PCF, what's going on in Becky Lynch's head? What's up with her, man?
So there's a
Revelations
lot
of
of
the
trust
heart.
issues between Becky doesn't trust Charlotte, and
Why?
they haven't spoken in a long time. So
Excuse me.
things are a little up in the air, a little funky,
You got your excuse me. You happy?
little funky town.
Funky town.
Won't you take me to?
Do you think this
know
is
that
a work?
song.
Is this a work or is this a shoot?
Nah, it's definitely a shoot,
It's a whoop.
but
it's
they're
a-
trying
it's a
to make
woo-woo?
it a work.
It's a work shoot, I believe.
Yeah, it
Work
will
shoot.
end up that way, I feel. Somehow you're going to get a payoff out of all of this. But what do you I think the real story here, the real question is, what does she mean by be the hero? Because
I can be.
if you're the star, think about it. You are the number one, you're the top of the mountain. It's lonely at the top, right?
I can take
You want to be very cautious of your character, and you want to do things to make sure that your character is intact and you don't look bad, right? So in that case,
What's going on here?
Becky Lynch may be the hero to the locker room, but who's to say that Charlotte Flair isn't wrong here? Why shouldn't you look out for your character? Why shouldn't you try to make sure that your character doesn't look bad when you are the number one and top of the mountain in the women's division?
I'm tired of talking about this. You know why? Because Stone Cold quit over this shit and nobody said shit.
What are you talking about? We had wrestling stopped for a week.
Fucking, he was like, I'm out. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not losing to fucking Brock Lesnar.
and then- he blew the internet
John
up.
Cena was born.
No, that was years after that.
I
feel like that was
Charlotte
like
Flair
the
is not
next-
the only
Maybe a few
one
months. Maybe a few
looking out for her neck. Do you forget who Hulk motherfucking Hogan is?
Who?
Uh-huh.
Booker T knows him.
He's the racist.
He did a promo.
He's
on
the
him.
racist,
Is that
right?
that racist dude?
Look it
That-
up.
Hogan,
Google
I'm
it.
coming for you. Racism.
Motherfucker.
Ñaño. I'm coming for you, ñaño.
Yo.
Y'all think Becky and Charlotte are shooting on each other at the pay-per-view? I don't know, TJ. That's a great question.
If Nia Jackson Charlotte did, then
And
Charlotte
that's why
and
Nia
Becky should
Jax
do
is
it.
gone.
Yo,
Nia
JJ, I'm not
Jax.
mad at you right now. Y'all saw Becky Lynch on Monday?
Yeah, she a little bony. I
Hold
give
up,
you
y'all
that.
saw JP Savage on Monday? This motherfucker beat us all in fantasy.
Oh,
Yo, JP Savage.
that was cheating. I
And
think
you came in second because you had fucking Tozawa and Liv Morgan. You guys are assholes. You know
I have
what?
Akira
I'm not
Tozawa.
letting y'all. I'm not filling in y'all rosters no more for y'all. Y'all gotta set your lineups.
I need
Oh, I
a,
said
I need
my
a
lineup, and I was
50-point
second place.
You didn't say
handicap.
shit. None of y'all said
I
shit.
did say shit.
You didn't say shit.
I did.
Y'all gotta set your lineups, or I'm gonna fucking win each and every week. And we gotta come up with
I did
some
set up my
prizes
lineup, you
because
stupid bitch.
maybe some giveaway.
And I
Yo,
was-
I put up chat. There's a new community challenge up. We're trying to raise 100,000 channel points. Shout outs to Ronin. Shout outs
Why you trying to
to
cop a feel,
TJP. But
Hey, you know what, bros?
no
TJ, I said
My
TJP.
balls hang higher now.
TJ and Ronin, y'all was on last night in the stream. Y'all gave me the idea. We set up 100,000 channel points for the official AEW Fantasy Wrestling Draft. This is it, gentlemen. We're gonna see how many people want to participate, and we're gonna see who. You know, AEW got a deeper roster than WWE. There's gonna be some free agents to pick up,
There's gonna
waiver
be-
wire
there-
rules.
There's gonna be points for elevation and dark. And
Yeah,
rankings?
no, yeah. Any show as long as we do this draft,
And Dark
any
Elevation?
AEW show where your
Dark
wrestlers on, you're
elevation,
gonna collect
elevation,
points on.
Dark elevation, dark,
Listen,
dark light, extra light,
yeah,
brightness.
y'all
What if
laughing.
Is
What
that,
if
it
is
shows
Y'all
that
laughing.
shade, is that shades of
I'm
butthole?
laughing because you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick my roster,
And they're gonna get no. They're not doing budget cuts in AEW. Old
and then
school.
all of a sudden the contracts are gonna expire.
no old school.
And then I'm gonna be
Trust
stuck.
me,
I'm
we'll be
gonna
better about
stuck.
the-
I'd
I'm
like
gonna
a
be
pink
stuck
one,
with like
please.
Poor old
Wheeler,
school.
Utah.
I'm not mad at him. Old school had to draft another fucking team last week because of fucking budget cuts. We're not doing that AEW. I promise. Listen,
You sure?
y'all laugh now, but
right, check your ass can't keep-
chat was
Okay.
vocal.
Check.
I explained to
But
chat
cash.
how this shit works and how we score points. They like the idea. Yo, we've been having fun with this shit how many years, Mischief? We've been playing this shit for years.
Word. It's been a
And
minute.
now we about to get Twitch up
so
on it.
we're bringing it up to the
Let's
to
let
the world.
Let's
We're
let
letting this
them
out?
jump in. Let's let them jump in. We having all this fun by ourselves. Let's let them play too. Fuck it. Right?
Oh, excuse me.
Moving on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is going on
This
here?
one just went left.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yo, what's good?
Yeah,
Ronnie,
Mr.
coming
Flex
in.
a lot.
Yeah, fuck Streamlabs, yo.
Yeah.
My guy Flex coming in the cut. Yo, Flex, what's good,
From Flex
fam?
DMX.
Appreciate you pulling up.
Yep.
So we
Close
talking
enough.
revelations of the heart, right? Becky Lynch is talking about how
Yeah,
she's
Becky
being the
Lynch
hero.
looking like a hungry chicken.
JJ says she needs to put on some weight. I ain't mad at you, JJ. I ain't mad at you.
Necesita sopa con arroz.
She needs to hit the Guinness.
So y'all signing with Charlotte? Y'all signing with Becky?
I'm siding with. It's all fake anyway. So
It's
I'm
scripted.
signing
Nah,
with-
that's
all-
movies and
it's
shit.
know what
all
Did you know
scripted.
that? Did you know that movies are fake? Like
What?
they're scripted. Like there's somebody that writes a movie. He writes like on a piece of paper what people say.
Why
Like
would
a-
they do that?
Because it's
Like a movie
scripted.
writer?
It's called this thing called scripted.
That's not. Why would they do that?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I know, but listen, it's just he writes it on
I
the
thought everything was
paper.
true on the TV.
No. He writes it on
So,
the paper, and then
stop,
people
'cause then you're
he
gonna
gets
say-
people to fucking play the role of the person.
So you're telling
not
me that
dumb,
Caso Cerrado is fake?
yo,
You're talking about like people just play pretend on TV. That's
yeah,
stupid,
man. You didn't know that shit.
No,
I gotta put y'all
Stop
on,
lying.
man.
You're
We gotta
telling me
fucking
that the
talk about this
Showcase
shit later.
Showdown
Next
Y'all-
thing you're
y'all
telling me
crazy.
Arn Anderson don't got a Glock that he gonna take out and blow someone's brains
Yo,
away
what's
with.
up with you on the Glock, bro? Why you
Yo,
always
the
talking
Glock.
about the
Always
Glock,
bringing
man?
out the Glock.
Fuck, Arn Anderson
Old
starts waving a gun, and now you think you're fucking.
We got a problem with old school. We
good, the
need
bad,
some
and the
counseling
fail.
and shit. I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
Listen,
The good,
this
the
is
bad,
too
and the
much
yang yang.
reality, meaning scripted shit and the art imitating factual shit and too many words.
Life imitating art.
Yeah, that bullshit.
There's a
How you
lab
say
on
say that
the-
shit 10 times fast?
That shit
The
10 times
fuck?
fast.
That shit 10 times fast. That shit I already fucked it up.
La Mega se
Anyways,
pega, 1,000.
we got some blood feuds in the ambiance and in the mood of real blood feuds. Kicking it back to Eddie Kingston and CM Punk in that
Work
beautiful,
shoots.
beautiful cut promo that we saw. My God, can we just talk about it 2 seconds, just real quick? Like, they're so professional. Nobody got hurt.
Who's promo?
Eddie Kingston and CM Punk. Just
Oh my god!
Friday.
Just real
that
fast, just real
promo
fast. 'Cause we
was
talked about it last
yeah,
week.
Yeah, it was.
And we're gonna talk about it next week too, but like,
It was. So
shit was
people, the previous week were complaining a lot about like Eddie Kingston and CM Punk are just having a match. Like, who gives a fuck? Why is this even happening?
How? Why?
And I thought it was
Out of nowhere.
brilliant.
Out
I
of
thought
nowhere.
like not all fights happen because things make sense. Like, it makes a lot of sense that wrestling fans have no fucking friends and you've never been outside of your fucking basement. Because, like, when you go outside, you realize that motherfuckers fight for a whole amalgam of reasons. Like, it's just like a cornucopia of reasons. They just fight for all sorts of fucking issues. Yo, I'm in the
Sometimes it's just
Thanksgiving
like,
spirit.
yeah, he looked at me. That's all it really
Right,
is.
like, ain't y'all motherfuckers ever been to the club? You don't know that motherfuckers fight? But motherfuckers have lost their heads stepping on shoes, dog. People fight for no goddamn reason.
Don't go in the Heights and steal somebody's parking spot. I literally saw somebody get shot.
If there's a bucket in
the
that
Heights,
spot, you leave it alone.
They stole a parking spot. I'm talking about he about to pull in and the motherfucker slick driver just comes in. Whoop, whoop,
Fam.
lost his life.
So
instantly.
everybody complaining about the fact that Eddie Kingston and CM Punk is all based off like this for altercation. Yeah, exactly, yo. Not all fights make fucking sense. It's not like it doesn't have to be a blood feud from forever. It was like an interruption. It was attitude. It was enough fucking vitriol from both sides, enough testosterone on Eddie Kingston's side, and a no back down attitude from CM Punk's side that made it all make sense. Hello. Yeah, you're gonna get your Hangman fucking Page and Kenny Omega fucking 2-year plus storyline, but you also gotta have some of these where these don't have fucking a lot of depth to them. It's all about like, I'm gonna fuck you up, the end, period. And you know what? That's a lot of fun too, dog.
Check this out. My man Flex in this chat right now. Flex.
Flexing in the chat.
Just so you have an idea what we talk about, because I know this is all Japanese to you, but my man, there's a fight going on right now. And
no man is safe for
they cut a promo for this fight, and this promo was done so well that my man Flex, I bet you money, I'm gonna send you this link tomorrow, and you gonna stream tomorrow. I know.
Whoa,
he
go
a
Pornhub?
He go in the mornings, but my guy Flex, I'm gonna show you this stream. You this link. You gonna see this
It's
video.
the Google of porn.
It ain't gonna be porn. I promise.
Use my promo code
But
PCF SMD.
I put money that even you could get invested in this match based off this promo. These guys did this shit so well, and I'll tell you, I said it before, I say it again. I'm just more impressed in the performance and the professionalism. The performance of the actual physicality of the fucking thing, that nobody got hurt.
I'm glad you brought
and
up.
that shit deserves to be in that fucking book.
You brought up probably what should be the latest and greatest addition to this
last
book.
chapter.
You gotta write it in there yourself.
Shout out.
that.
Yeah,
That book needs to be remade based off that promo.
Shout out to Inside the Ropes.
That book that promo needs to be on the cover right now.
Real solid collection right here, bro. The most memorable promos. All right, Gary Cassidy, Dante Richardson, Kenny McIntosh. Jesus Christ, this book is chock full. Yo, it's organized chronologically. It's a shit ton of promos of wrestling history, bro. Some of my favorites in here. You know, right off the bat,
JJ.
the first thing I did was look up the one promo. You know the promo, the only promo.
The only promo that matters.
You gotta beat.
What?
No.
Who says that? That's Mr. Kennedy, right?
To beat off the man.
Mr. Kennedy.
What?
Mr. Kennedy.
To be the man, you
gotta
gotta get drunk and walk
beat
down
off the man?
aisle
Kennedy.
of,
That was definitely Bret Hart.
Why you swinging it?
Whoa.
Swinging it.
That was Bret
Bret
Hart.
Hart screwed Bret Hart.
No, that was Owen Hart. I know
Oh.
you
No,
said
that was his girlfriend.
It was it Austin 316 said I just whooped your ass.
That was Jake Roberts. He was making fun of him.
That was John 3:16.
No, that's the Bible. I don't know what
Yo,
you're
Stone Cold was the worst preacher.
What do you guys know no promos?
Wow.
Why do you call me that? That's offensive.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% chance at best. That's the first promo you look up in this motherfucker, and then you get lost.
33 and 33% for fucking chance in winning.
My calculator just exploded, by the way.
Yeah, calculators hate this promo.
Bro, it's chock full of good stuff.
I love it. I love it.
We might include it in the show in the future. You know what I mean?
Hey,
We got things and plans and things.
we got big things.
Recreate a
big
promo?
things. We also are planning a lot of things
We
in the
also
future.
have a show. But
Wow. wow. We're expanding.
Promo Wars?
Promo
Yo,
Wars.
shout out to Papa Wolf. Even he knows this one.
Hey, yeah.
Shout out to Scott Steiner's
Bro,
classic.
Classic. Classic.
So we're in the
Worst
theme,
mathematician.
obviously, of in sight of, I guess, the Eddie Kingston and CM Punk. That's how you say that?
No,
How do
I
you use
don't know,
words?
I don't know what the fuck
How do
you're
you
trying
use
to say.
in hindsight?
Oh,
What?
no, look, 100 sucres.
Cien Sucres. So because Eddie Kingston
Remember that
and
bad
CM
boy?
I
Punk got
lost my
real
virginity
beef,
with Cien Sucres.
what other
That's
what
like
other
25
real
cents.
beefs that have we seen in this industry that has made it good for the company, good for the program, good for the match, good for the
When you brought this up initially, right? When
initially?
and I'm glad you even said initially because the first person that comes to mind is Matt Hardy. When I think of like promos that got brought to fucking life, I just think of how much of a sucker Matt Hardy had to look in that whole Lita Edge angle where Lita gets her fucking ass plowed in the middle of the ring in the middle of a fucking segment with her titties hanging out.
Oh my
Yo,
god,
it's just
cameraman.
That's when I think of like elevating a moment using real life storylines. That's the first one that comes to mind. I guess it's just like the rated R.
How
celebration.
else can you explain or you can't write that shit like your girl cheating on you with the dude you bought a feud with now.
Your best friend.
Your best friend.
Breast
How does
Breast
that?
friend.
How many back at home can relate to that shit?
I wonder if they ever take pictures together when you do that, like, Legends nights and shit.
Maybe
I'm
they
sure
want-
they do. I mean, I'm sure that's all
No,
buried
no,
in the
no, now
past.
it's all buried in the past.
You sure they just didn't want to be Eskimo brothers?
Wow, he did that
I'm
with Christian,
sh-
not with Matt.
I'm sure they weren't mad at that at the end of it. Oh.
Jeff Hardy.
I mean, did any of them wind up marrying Lita at the end?
No,
No.
apparently not. Beth Phoenix.
She's the only one not married with kids out of that whole program.
There you go.
Wow.
And that says a lot.
Damn.
Wow, I don't want to take
Lita,
Yeah,
not
don't be
taking
judging
it
her pussy intake, dog.
if you're trying to
2021.
moonsault on this,
So another blood feud
No nice things,
That,
bro. What the
that
hell?
was crazy was
Does that mean we're going over the fuck the time? What the
What
fuck?
time limit?
Fuck you,
we're
Streamlabs.
we're OTing.
OT in this bitch.
There was this band. His name was Kevin Sullivan, and he had this
shit.
wife.
Oh,
Her name was Nancy
shit.
Sullivan.
Oh,
Wow, I know a
shit.
Nancy that we could talk about.
JJ with the
You know what I'm
biddies.
saying?
Appreciate you, JJ.
So,
JJ
so
with the what?
Kevin had to wrestle this guy named Chris.
Kedge
said-
got with Vicky after that.
He said, let's put Nancy with Chris, and you guys stay in the same hotels. You all share cabs together. You all share limo rides.
Why, Kevin? Why?
Kayfabe.
how
Chris?
did that?
This was what 94, 90,
Yeah.
90
Chris who?
94?
I forget his last name.
1994.
Wasn't he? Didn't he have
Kayfabe
that?
wasn't that live.
Chris Wolverine.
Didn't he have that?
How
French
live was
slash-
kayfabe in '94?
I don't know.
I feel like kayfabe was not a thing in '94.
I still thought Hulk Hogan wasn't racist. So I mean, it was
They
still.
were. He still did vitamins. They were
I don't
steroids.
know.
They
I
weren't
feel like
vitamins,
kayfabe
but-
was-
Vince McMahon was still just the dude that was sitting behind the desk.
He was
Yeah.
a commentator.
Yeah.
yeah,
1, 2, so close.
yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Vince is still commentating, and I feel like they're at least trying to put it over as kayfabe. Still,
I mean, there was no internet back then.
JJ said it's biddies.
his
PCF,
biddies,
not the other thing.
Oh man, I got excited.
He got excited.
Damn you.
2 T's. Holla.
Yeah, that's a
Biddies.
You literally booked your own divorce.
Oh, biddies with 2 T's. Biddies.
Whoops.
Like, how do you book your own divorce?
Ask Kevin Sullivan. He did it.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
So how did that story end?
Oh.
I don't remember.
Bret
So-
Hart and Shawn Michaels
Another
also
blood
had
feud. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Blood
It was a tense-
feud.
They had a blood feud. Let's talk about that
yeah,
one.
it was
Let's
definitely
talk
blood.
about that one. It is now time for that one.
Yeah. It was. Let's not talk about Nancy's
Jesus
other blood feuds.
Christ.
Look, man. Wrestling.
Okay, Survivor Series '97.
You just said shark.
Survivor Series.
There was
Shark
no
Survivor
shark. There was no
Series
Shark
97.
Week. There was no Shark Week back then.
Survivor Series '97 was a lot better than WrestleMania 12. Tell me no. The match.
The boyhood dream became
Yo,
a reality
yo.
at WrestleMania 12.
You do
Sir.
not. I promise you do not remember 50% of that match at WrestleMania 12 because it went an hour.
I remember 2 minutes of the Survivor Series match.
The last two, no.
Yeah, that's all. I remember.
These guys went into the crowd.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. I don't remember none of that.
They were stiff as shit.
But I think at the end of the day, it's
What are
not
you guys
about.
I remember
about?
Bret Hart, Shawn
He's talking
Michaels.
about
Right.
like 2 minutes. You talking about stiff as shit. Like what
Stiff and shit for 2 minutes.
I mean,
you ever been to
you know,
Pornhub.com?
Yo, 2 minutes though. That's it. That's
All
all you
right. I mean,
got.
sometimes it be.
I mean,
Sometimes you stress.
He
You
is
haven't
43.
hydrated properly. What?
It's 14.
It don't
He's
gotta be
43.
2 minutes. You could take
43 is long. You don't chafe?
do a minute and a half and take another half
Jay.
minutes to fucking rest. Like, listen, I think Shawn Michaels and
What's
Bret
wrong
Hart's
with y'all,
match at
man?
Survivor Series was at least a lot more entertaining than
It's-
the one at WrestleMania 12.
Do you say that?
But technically, on a technical basis, you're right. 12 was the be all end all. If you talk to me about technical wrestling,
It's because of the finish.
the
That Survivor Series
that
sticks
helps.
out.
That helps, but then the hardcoreisms, like they the fighting in the crowd, the stiff shots, the knowing of the beef at this point, because WrestleMania 12, we didn't really know too much of a real beef per se.
WrestleMania 12, I was still like, Shawn Michaels is gonna win and he's gonna bring out the click and it's gonna be great.
Right,
I love Shawn Michaels.
Right.
He's the man.
right. See, you were hooked. They had it. You know,
Fuck Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Survivor Series. You were a little bit smarter for Survivor Series. Like,
YouTube.
you could tell like there was
say YouTube.
anger there.
Actually,
animosity.
personally
Me too.
for me, I became a smart fan post Montreal. Like I remember this shit's not right, and then I went on to Excite. Do you guys remember Excite?
Fucking excite.
Yeah,
I remember
Bro,
your
what's
hooligans.
Excite?
Excite was this thing that happened before Yahoo,
PCF has a Shark Week.
which happened before Google.
What?
Those emotes are cool.
Excite?
Yeah, Wolf.
Excite.
Yo, you're
Excite.
fucking old,
Yeah,
bro.
bitch.
You like the
Oh,
old
56K?
Listen, I 56K. My
Yeah.
dude, I remember the 14.4.
What was it? 14.4? You can't even download letters.
Nah, man, you
You can't even think about picking up the phone.
You know what I'm saying? No. You waited till 11 o'clock.
One ring and you're done.
From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. was like your sweet spot.
Oh, 'cause
Knock it
every-
off the phone!
no,
Trying
Ma
to
was
download
sleeping.
music.
Ma-
Come on,
Everybody was
Napster.
sleeping, right?
Come on, 2 girls, 1 cup. Hurry up.
Press window keep. Press
I didn't know
window
what it
key plus
was. I didn't
period.
know.
with
I didn't know.
Windows
Know what
emoji.
Chocolate pudding.
Yo,
It didn't look like something.
I don't know, but
Let's do it, baby.
something about the realisms in wrestling, yeah, it makes everything. It's like you hear everybody that talks about it being scripted and shit, and making fun of it because it's scripted. It's like, yo, that much better. It makes it feel that much better when something like this happens. You got a real beef.
So our Shooting the Ish alum, James Storm.
James.
Stop name drop. You too kind.
EPWA.
You are sir, you are too kind, sir. You are too kind. James Storm, Shooting the Ish alum.
James
that
Storm.
amazing
Cowboy
time
shit.
spent together. How you know what? You can't tell people that the business isn't fake, right? But you can make them say, "Hey, this might be fake, but he's real." And that's what we fucking love. When there's that hesitation in your head.
Is that what he whispered in Camille's ear?
Hey.
Amongst other things, I'm sure.
That's a leader.
If you want to know what Camille whispered in James Storm's ear, check out Shooting the Ish because
Whoa! He does say that.
He reveals from the heart, and he includes that message exclusively to the bad guy. So you go ahead, check that shit out. You already know.
Yo,
Gentlemen,
we got ourselves quite a STI list. Yo, this shit is crazy.
this STI
Not a
list.
sexually transmitted
You guys have a
infection.
lot of
Let me just
STIs.
clarify.
You better watch that shit.
We need
We're
to
bad
clarify.
yourself.
We need to
Yo.
clarify. STI is Shooting the Ish.
Sometimes you gotta
and we
register it
shoot
out,
it a
bro.
lot.
Vic, you
and
use Vagisil?
the new season's coming out. I registered already. I'm due for my booster though.
For your Vagisil booster?
I'm due for my
Bad
booster.
yourself boost.
So
He said that shit comes out.
all I'm gonna say,
It's
all I'm
just
gonna
straight up
say,
cream cheese coming out.
All I'm gonna
Is that
say
what he
is
puts on his
stay
bagel every
tuned
morning?
for Shooting the Ish. Stay tuned for a lot more content coming. The bad guys still dropping that shit. My guy old school about to cook some shit up. PCF about to eat that shit. I'm about to shit on Mischief in some video games.
Yo,
and
I'm
JP
about to not play
Savage
Supercard.
about to show y'all the movie clips of the year.
butthole.
So stay tuned, man. This shit about to get lit. I think there's some time for some HPC of the week.
You want to do HPC of the week?
Hell fucking yeah, man. The chat want to see HPC of the week. HPC of the week, chat. What's up? What y'all watch? What's your HPC of the week this week, chat? What's your heel? What's your pop? What's your chair shot? Cause my pop of the week.
TJ, shut up.
Yo,
bro.
that's my first pop of the week. And Mischief SC, can we get Mischief to join Supercard, please? Because Supercard is coming out with Season 8 and 3 new tiers of cards. And
Choke
4
on
new
them
game
shits.
modes.
Choke
and
on
Mischief,
all them
you,
shits.
you need to join.
I hope you get a paper cut
JP
right on the
Savage
underside of your
debuted.
dick.
JP Savage debuted. Old School Joe's gonna jump on Supercard.
Old School
Mischief,
Joe
you the
still
last
has an
one.
Atari, bro.
You the last one, bro. You the
First
last
of
one.
all, I use the PC. It's gonna be on.
It's gonna be
my-
amazing. You can use it on PC. It's a PC game too.
Oh, there you
listen,
go.
It's a piece of shit.
It's a piece of shit.
That's what it is. It's a piece of shit.
My pop of the
Piece of
week.
shit.
Old School, you can appreciate this.
Anderson.
Daniel Bryan went up against Rocky
Oh, you son of a bitch! You
fucking
stole mine. But yes,
My pop of the
Romero
week.
on Dynamite. Talk to me, Old School, because I know that shit took you back. Holy
so
shit!
This is one of those full circle moments, right? They were the original LA Dojo boys. Rocky Romero, Bryan Danielson, Shinsuke Nakamura, this guy named Fergal Devitt, who else was
Not
in
Prince
there?
Devitt.
Carl Anderson, this guy named Samoa Joe showed up there.
He must be fat and
Shooting
ugly.
the Ish alum, Ricky Reyes. who's also
Hey!
you know, you can.
I
can
know
actually-
that guy.
Actually, you know what? If you listen to that Shooting the Ish, he goes into specifics about the LA Dojo.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
He
remember.
surely
You know.
does.
Just
We
saying.
have a tendency to rocket strap, right? Because I think even
That's
Ricky
what we are.
Reyes
To the moon,
did
baby.
did he show up on Dynamite once? At one point?
No, this is his first time. This is his Dynamite debut.
Yeah.
He was only on AEW before this.
Right, okay.
But these are two guys that have known each other their entire career. Both are highly decorated. Daniel Bryan has become an amazing performer. Rocky Romero has not only become a great performer, he's also working backstage at New Japan. So it was very cool to see them go at it, and to go at it hard as fuck.
I hear that.
Shout out to Daniel Bryan bringing out the Tequila Sunrise.
Yo!
I don't think Brian has finished
Baby. That
like
was,
any match the same way.
No.
I think he's finished them all different ways,
and I love that.
which is awesome.
Which is another full circle moment, because Daniel Bryan said when he came into wrestling, he wanted to be Dean Malenko, and now he is the man of 1,005 holds.
Armbar.
Leg twist.
He's got like 20 of them.
Another pop of the week, TJ coming out with a great idea. We should make a channel community challenge for Mischief to join Supercard. Maybe make it 1,000 channel points and that's
What?
it. Just
1,000? Nah, get out of here, yo.
1,000.
What you think I'm a puta barata?
It's
Like you
broke
think I'm
out-
just a cheap hoe?
motherfuckers is broke
Bro,
out
you'll
here.
do
It's a
anything
fucking
for
pandemic. What the
10
fuck you
churros
want?
for $1.
I'll tell you
Yo.
what, I will
You
do
know
it
you'll
for
do anything.
200,000 channel points.
200,000?
200,000 channel points. Yo. You give me 200,000 channel points, I'll play your stupid ass motherfucking card game. 200,000 channel points.
200,000 channel points
I
and
don't want to
Mischief
see.
jumping on
I
Supercard.
don't want to
Bet.
see. Yo, no,
Chat.
fucking. No,
Chat.
no, 1,000 channel points. Nah, man, this shit is garbage.
Chat.
Y'all want me to do something that I don't want to do? You think I'm going to do it for cheap? Fuck out of here. So, you know what? I'll play your game. This is how this game works. You want to fucking diverge the timelines? You want me to get on your page? You want me to do the thing you want me to do? Then I'll do it. This is what it's going to cost you.
JJ like, nah, son. She said 1K. That's it.
Ah, bueno. You see? If it's too hot, you gotta hope. You gotta fold.
All right. So
JJ
bet.
said you're
you
a
say
Cien
you
Sucre
say
hoe.
200,000.
No way, no,
Bet.
no.
You gonna say
Aye.
200,000?
No
Bet. I
way
got
to
this.
fold.
I got this part now.
No
200,000,
way
but I
to
say
walk
30
away.
days. We got 30 days to come up with 200,000 channel points. Alright, 200,000 channel points in 30 days is doable, chat.
ahead.
We can do
Talk
this.
your shit.
We can make this man debut. So I think we can get it done. TJ, let's get it done. I got it popping tonight when I get to the crib. But we gonna make this man play for sure. That's gonna be my pop of the fucking
Go
year.
ahead.
Fuck
200,000 channel points. You want to get this shit?
that. Who got heat this week? Who got heat?
One, Don Callis.
Oh, you took mine.
Oh,
Because Don
bro.
Callis played
why?
Fuck
What
this
he
shit.
do? What he do?
at the very end of this week's Dynamite. He pulled a slick one on us, disguised as a
Why?
cameraman.
Why? Cause y'all not paying attention? Y'all not noticing that the cameraman doesn't look funny?
Yo, he walked into the frame, and I immediately was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" Yo, cause like whatever, the cameraman's in the ring, and I'm like, "Why is there another cameraman in the ring?" He's standing. I'm like, "Man, AEW and their production issues." Jesus,
Bro, JJ saw that shit from a chair. She was like, "Fuck that! I know that's Don Callis. I know JJ. I already know."
Yo, why was-
I heard you too, by the way, JJ, with AEW. I heard you chant the whole night.
Why was Don Callis trying to look like Randy Orton?
Why? What
With the
do you mean?
mustache and the goatee.
he heard
They're
voices.
twinning out there.
He
No,
heard it
how
in
about
his
this?
head.
I'll do you one better. Why'd he put the mustache and the goatee on if he was gonna wear a mask?
Facts.
He wore a fucking
Facts.
COVID mask. Like what?
What the fuck
But I
was
loved
that?
it because then it gave him
Kayfabe,
the
brother.
moment, right? The moment of him pulling it off. Like, ha! Rocky and Bullwinkle on fucking Boris and Natasha. And shit. It was good. It was a good moment, man. Yo, it's beautiful, right? Because Don Callis even says the right things. And one thing I appreciate about AEW more than anywhere else is that they say the right things when they do things like this. So Don Callis comes back. He's been gone for a minute, right? And the first
Nah,
thing
back
he
again.
says, he's like, the greatest thing the devil accomplished, right, was
Yo!
making you forget that he existed.
Yo,
I thought that was like just beautiful.
Bars.
That was a little gem. I don't think everybody caught that.
I was like, yo, that shit is awesome,
Yo,
that fucking line.
I-
And like AEW is really good at like incorporating those little things to make it all kind of make sense.
Yeah,
Right.
Real talk.
Another pop for me, right, was actually with your boy, Adam Cole, baby. Right, Adam Cole, baby. And the Young Bucks met up with a certain member of an old group of friends.
Yeah.
Adam
That
Cole
weren't
was
so
accustomed
disputed?
to. Yeah, exactly. Bobby Fisherman.
Bobby Fish.
Right? Bobby Fish was out here.
Pecadito,
And Adam
man.
Cole was talking about Bobby Fish in relation
That was
to
for the
whatever fucking match.
casuals. That was for the casuals.
But my favorite part of that interaction was that the Young Bucks were like, "Oh, there's no dispute. It's our era. There's no dispute over whose era this is. It's our." So like little things like that, right? Like even that whole moment of having Bobby Fish in the conversation, right? Just be like, "Yo,
Listen.
I trust him. Yo, he's gonna take some work." You're not insulting our intelligence.
No,
you're not like
no.
you're like, "Yo, you're taking the moment and kind of playing with it." You're like,
On
"All
the
right."
contrary to that, I
Right.
love that you said that. You're not insulting my intelligence. I feel Vince McMahon and all the vets, tell me no, old school, they think
No.
that this time around, and I heard this before, as soon as AEW started coming up, they got to avoid WWE. Stop taking shots at them. Don't take shots directly at them. No. I personally, I enjoy, personally, I love it.
Sequelally.
I love it when AEW references WWE. I love if Andrade right now or Malachi Black, and I noticed that the little faction as a brewing, they're all former WWE superstars, by the way. FTR and Malachi Black and Andrade. I love any little reference that you can do to that. Anything that you can reference to WWE and make it acknowledge that yes, we came from there and now there's a fucking thing.
Scrap that. It's not WWE, and I think I saw this on Twitter, and I understand it. AEW's lore is pro wrestling lore. It's not that they're just calling out WWE. They're bringing in everyone's history. So if they had beat
Yes.
New Japan, guess what? That's just getting brought up.
Yes. Let's fucking talk about it.
How about
Let's stop beating around the bush like they made us do in WWE.
No one's like this strange new person that just showed up with no
Yeah,
history.
we fucking
With a
know.
new name.
We
Yeah,
fucking know. WWE was very good about keeping it under wraps.
Except
Oh,
Malachi
you're from
Black.
over there. We don't. Oh, you from somewhere. You're from somewhere, and you did
Tommy
things.
and Malachi Black.
Right. Fuck that.
No, but
Let's
how-
acknowledge it.
Yeah,
I
dog,
love
that's
it. I
super
fucking
cool.
love every time you do it. Every time you do it, I love it. It makes it that much sweeter.
Can I talk about my chair shot?
Oh,
Woo!
go ahead, spit him.
So, NXT announced that a certain match is coming back.
Max Caster.
Ooh.
War Games.
War Games.
Four games. This
But
time it's
that's the
it's
thing.
paintball.
But that's the thing. The voice we want to announce it is not going to be the one that announces it.
That's a
William
chair
Regal.
shot.
If William Regal doesn't
But
say
who-
War Games,
who's
is it really
announcing it?
War Games?
I bet you he comes out and says it at least once.
I hope so.
Between now
Where
and
is
War Games.
Regal?
He's in Orlando.
Yo, Bradley, I appreciate you
Has
pulling up
he,
my
has
fucking
he even
guy.
popped up?
No, yeah, not on screen. I think he's done this on screen.
JJ, we here for you. You ain't
He
snow-
was Hunter's boy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, nah, I hear that.
Matter of fact, he's Hunter's day one. So like that's.
No, that's unbreakable. That's not even.
No,
a
I'm just
question.
saying that's why he's never gonna.
That's why he's not on screen. Yeah.
For sure.
But Sean is there though.
My pop of the week. We didn't really get to talk about it last week, so I'm gonna talk about it this week. Is I think my new favorite wrestler is Lince Dorado. Yo,
Yes.
there's no better.
Yes.
Wait.
I don't give a fuck what I'm about to say right now.
Oh no.
So here's the thing. Here's a man from Camden, New Jersey.
Camden,
All right.
stand the fuck up right now.
Jersey.
Please.
Jay-Z.
Jersey, stand the fuck up right
Izzy's
2-1.
daddy, because that's all he's really known for. He's
now.
Izzy's daddy. Had some unflattered. Well, he was mocking Lindsay, who had just been released from the WWE, wishing him well in his future
Yo,
endeavors.
TJ,
LOL.
yeah, you right, TJ.
Which was I guess a payback for when Lindsay had said he didn't really think it was great for a young person to be in the wrestling ring at the age that she was in. She was taking a choke slam at like 13. He's like, listen, all due respect, I don't think people that young should be doing this kind of stuff. Which I think is a fair assessment.
It's fair, even if you disagree with it. Like
It
I can
doesn't
see.
matter. It doesn't matter. You had an opinion about something.
Yeah.
Like, don't you like certain foods and certain chips?
Serious
and shit?
question, right? Because little villain, he's close in age,
Yeah.
relatively.
Yeah.
So how would you feel, little villain, going to wrestling training, getting choke slammed in a match?
If it was done in poor taste and not done safely, I would be concerned and upset. Yeah, of course.
But ultimately, who makes that call?
He does, and then I would give my best advice, and he ultimately makes that call.
Ultimately,
At that
Right.
age,
So
at
it's
the right,
between-
at the proper age, yes.
So
at the
what you're
proper-
saying is
yeah.
like ultimately it's
But
between
at
you
the
and
proper
Melo.
age-
Yeah,
You
yeah,
and-
yeah.
you and
It's
Lil Villain.
it's A and B. It's A and B.
At the proper age.
At the proper age.
Whatever you determine that to be.
Yes,
And that's a moving target.
Yes,
Right?
I'm very flexible though. I'm not gonna tell you that I won't allow him at 16 to fucking wrestle.
Well,
but hold on, but like Izzy started wrestling at 13.
I mean,
yeah?
13, whatever.
So,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
my
when
bad.
she
I
got
thought
choke
you
slammed.
said-
So
and
that
now
was
That's what I'm saying. That's
that's
what I'm
the age of
14?
concern.
Yeah.
Right? 13, bam, oh shit, she got choke slammed. That's a concern. Whatever. Regardless, is like you the daddy, he the kid. Y'all make that decision.
Yeah.
So everybody in the streets commentating on that shit, just shut the fuck up.
They do.
But-
Pero that cause you saying he too young, I'm not gonna fucking go and fuck your shit up. Why should I go and tell the
Right.
fans to be like, yo, fuck this motherfucker, cause he don't think my kid should be wrestling?
But if your kid is gonna start taking bumps at 13, you better be ready for all the good and the bad and the ugly that
Oh
comes with
fuck
it.
yeah, cause
And
that's
part of
the
it-
first thing I'm telling my
Part
kid.
of it is motherfuckers opening their mouth
And that's
when
the
nobody
problem.
asked them. Now,
Yeah.
that's the first part. The second part, though, I think as a professional, he's free to comment.
Yep.
Right? He's free to be like, yo, I've been wrestling for a minute. I saw what happened, or I heard what happened, and I don't know. At 13, I don't think you should do it. That's also true. I think both of those things are facts. You can, as a professional, make that commentary. You can, as a father, make that decision. Dope. Don't get mad when those two cross paths.
Facts.
You cannot, as a father, get mad when fucking professionals
Preach.
are like, yo, I don't know, homie.
And
I don't
then-
know.
And then
You can be like, yo, I'll prove you wrong. Got you.
That's why you do it though.
Right. You're like,
That's how you
yo,
do
you
it.
know what? I disagree. Well, you'll see. You'll
We'll
see.
see you. We'll see you next April.
And then
We'll
you
see
want to
at
take pot
WrestleMania's every
shots. If you
April.
want to take pot shots and you want to think yourself of a certain caliber, you have to be ready for someone to come back.
So with all that being
hear
said,
that.
right now
I
we
hear
got
that.
the whole story with MSK and the Izzy family like being involved.
Let's
and
just
all,
let's
and
just
that whole,
elaborate a little more for chat because chat's a little
Alright,
confused.
so-
But we got basically a 13-year-old wrestler
Well, girl that was trading to be a wrestler.
Right.
At 13.
At 13. And then
Also
this
shooting
is...
the echelon.
And it up in a brand
Also-
new tag team came from TNA to WWE and
Impact.
started banging. They started winning championships and they started making noise. Now, they interviewed one of the members of the tag team and he said, yo, that chick
But-
that's 13 years old,
But this is
she's
before.
too young.
But this is before they were in NXT. He had said it.
Whatever. This was before whatever.
Yeah.
It was from an interview.
Yeah.
He still said that she was too young. Now, because the father of the 13-year-old wrestler doesn't like that little bit of information, he's kind of like a regular at this event every week. He felt the need to tell the audience to boo this tag team.
And now this is especially problematic because this crowd, this audience, is pretty permanent.
Yeah.
They're there throughout pretty much every show, right? More or less, right? Give or take. But they're almost there all the time.
Right.
So when acts come out, they kind of depend on that crowd energy and that crowd feedback for especially like TV tapings. And when people are booing people that are supposed to be cheered and shit like that, like it kind of disrupts the whole
It does.
nature of the
Yeah,
beast.
yeah.
And it's not even anything that they did in the ring. Like they are very good wrestlers. They've always been very good wrestlers. MSK has always been awesome. Right, but the fact of the matter is, like, because of like background politics and stories and shit, they're getting booed and they're getting like mistreated. Fine, whatever. That shit is petty as hell. But professionals are allowed to comment. Just like when Booker T comments and he says all sorts of dumb shit, and we're just like, whatever. Well, Booker T has a career where he can lean back on and be like, yo, I got my experience. Like, this is why I speak. This is why I can speak. This is why I will speak. Your daughter's 13. You ain't never wrestled before. Your wife ain't never wrestled before. Y'all motherfuckers are not wrestlers.
Facts.
It's not like The Rock was wrestling when he was 2 years old against professional wrestlers
It's
in
not
the
a good
living
look.
room.
It's not a good
fucking
look.
being tossed around by motherfuckers that know how to do things. No. At 13 years old, she walked into a ring. This is her first time, and that's when she got chokeslammed. That's a concern. Now, those two realities are real. The biggest infraction here is the dad throwing that mud shot.
Yeah.
That shit was just like unnecessary. Lisa Dorado gets cut. He's just like, good luck in your future endeavors. LOL. Suck my dick, bro.
Well, what's the history there? Was there like a previous beef between
I think
these
he was
guys?
just trying to be
just spent
funny.
the last 15 minutes detailing it, bro.
I
Welcome to the
think,
jungle.
I think he's just trying to be funny.
Lindsay called out Izzy. and
Oh,
said-
okay. No. I heard. No, I thought there was something.
Yeah.
That was
That was the
No,
beef.
that
Yeah,
was
that
the-
was
fair
the
enough.
deal.
Yeah, that's
So that was the dirty part. Lindsay could have made his comment. That could have ignored it. That could have fucking had the girl wrestle, fucking or do
So
whatever.
that means that Izzy's dad is ready to pull the trigger if MSK was fired tomorrow.
Well, except that he's not really ready to pull the trigger.
I don't think it was there.
He
at
ain't the type of
parking lot.
motherfucker who's gonna pull out the Glock and blow motherfuckers' brains out on the curb. But you know who is though?
Arn Anderson.
Lisa Dorado is about that action, boss. And that's what I love about him the most. Lisa Dorado saw that shit on Twitter and he said, word? Yo, come see me at my show. I got a show in Orlando. I'm gonna be there next week.
Shows a ticket and everything,
Let's
too.
give him a little bit more information. He was competing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament that he was competing in.
Word.
And he said, here's a ticket. I got you a parking pass. Just show up. We'll talk. You want to talk? Let's talk that talk. Lindsay went there, went the full tournament, won it, was waiting. He said, nope, no one showed up.
Yo, he showed a picture of the ticket that he left at the concessions, like ready to fucking
know, I
be picked up.
retweeted that
He left
motherfucker.
the fucking ticket for the parking. Yo, motherfucker didn't have to pay for nothing. You want to send out a tweet and hide behind fucking screen names and shit, and you want to do that dirt, you want to sling that mud, you better be willing to walk that walk.
The funniest part was his response. Izzy's dad was a hashtag apology, because it was the first time he realized his ass was about to get handed to him. And he's like, I apologize because I don't want to get my ass beat.
Suck on these.
Now, didn't that man disable his Twitter?
Ooh.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because Lisa Dorado was about to disable his neck. Lisa Dorado's about that action, boss. And that's what I'm talking about. Lisa Dorado's not going to let that slide.
And that's our pop of the week.
All right, so I gotta end this one with my pop, and that was the segment between Kenny and Hangman,
Wow.
because we have to get to it. We're gonna have a pre-show. It's the main event of the weekend. Chat, talk to me, chat. champions, talk to me. How we feeling about Kenny and Hangman?
Oh my god.
It has to do well. It has to be like a great match. This is a 2-year build, right?
2 years, right? I think we're on this.
No, the whole lifeline, the whole story of AEW has been Hangman.
Kenny Hangman.
Yeah. So
who gets the dub?
honestly, I could see it going either way. This is the beauty of AEW is that matches like these are not predictable right now.
Right.
Maybe in a couple years we'll look back and we'll be like, yeah, all right, we figured out the pattern. If this was WWE, you would have had a sense of like where we were going with this. Weeks ago, my Mike.
We could have started quoting dialogue before the actual said
I bet you he's gonna spit out "Suffer Succotash" in the next promo. Like we would have had it down to a science. But the fact of the matter is, like, yo, it's exciting because we don't know.
We don't know. But what we do know is that the bad guys are gonna be here for you.
That's right.
With a pre-show before bell time, and check us out on social media, on YouTube, on Twitter, on IG, Twitch for sure, and Pretty Chubby gonna tell you what else to do before we let you go, cause it's about that time. That's all the time we have for you folks this week. I don't care where you got your fix from, but you definitely got it, and we about to hit you with the raid as well. PCF, tell them what to do.
Check us out on Twitch and YouTube, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, on IG, Twitter, HPC2Sweet, and don't forget to check us out on every podcast platform. Subscribe, rate, review. Give us 5 stars, just like I give you 5 stars on my OnlyFans account.
Hey, but what about dessert though?
Wait, with that raid, where's the raid going?
Raid coming now. Shout out to Mike the Ref.
Heels,